I gotta say, it's a really good game. It took me a minute to figure out how to get some money going up, and in the end I ended up watching a guy that he was really smart and he knew what he was talking about, so a lot of the terminology was kind of above some of my intelligence level. Some of the words he used, I knew what they meant, but it was kind of like, nah. And there's a train going by my house, ironically enough, right as I start doing this. Thank you, train company. But no, like I was saying, I've been playing this Grand Ages Medieval for a minute, and it's a great game. And why the fuck is my door open? Alright, try that again now that there's not a screaming thing in here. Again, this is a money-making method, and it is explained a little easier. So if you go into new game, you start up your campaign. I'm just going to choose the crest that it gives me there. It's a red crest. It works. Red's a good color. Great color. Alright, I'm not going to do the basic controls. If you don't know the controls to the game, I suggest you do this. It's very handy to have. I'm going to go ahead and skip this so that we don't have to worry about all that. And that there too. Alright, so first things first, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and use select. And you want to go over here to your trader. You want to set up a trade route to these guys here. Well, first back here and back here. And then back here again. Alright. We're going to add these 6 carts to it. Alright, now you tell him to start making you some money. Alright, so he's going to start making you some money. Alright, now, go back in here. The fruit, yes, you need fruit, but not nearly as much as you need some other things. Like this right here, for instance, you're going to need that. We're going to commission that here in a minute. But for right now, I'm just going to get rid of the fruit part of it, and I am going to add up these two. Now that that's done, alright, go ahead and you're going to increase the time a little bit, get it to where it's moving pretty quickly. I like running it at a ×10. It just seems to go a little faster. It's a lot more fun that way. But you'll notice Budapest, he's way over there. Now, that's a long, long way to do any kind of traveling. That takes a long time to do. So your next step would be to try and figure out a way where you can unlock everything around you for materials and what you need the most. Now, something that I would highly suggest doing is leveling up. The second you level up, it's not hard. You commission the 2 mines, and it I don't know why I had to do 3. It does that sometimes, but
let's get on with it.
You get it commissioned up where you've got the 2 mines and you're ready to roll out.
Almost there.
You really don't need to explore more than this area right here. Yes, there is some other towns over here, and there's a few more over here. But for right now, you really don't need to go too far. You just need to kind of get your guy situated. Now, this thing interrupted me. Who cares about the delight accompanying anything? Oh, this is where I needed the fruit, huh? Yeah, this is where I needed the fruit. I forgot about that. My apologies. Forgot all about that. We're gonna skip that process. Do. Can't skip it, but be nice. This guy here, I actually like to have them set up at least one for production at first, because then it helps build the town a little faster. Now, while you've got this extra little bit of money, I suggest going over here, doing a settler. Only because you want to get another town going pretty quickly. Because if you hit this button over here, and you go over here to this, you'll notice you have these 3 columns here. You've got the negatives, the plus, and then you've got the buildings here, and you've got your barrels. Well, this number here on this side with the negative on both sides, they each coincide with a material that you have, your resources, commodities, if you will. You'll notice I'm actually producing more than what I need for grain and all this stuff. That's why these are in the green right here. This one here, I'm making about the right amount. What you don't want is for any of these to get into the red. Now you'll see all these here, they have 4s and stuff next to them, these low numbers. You'll notice I have nothing here. It's because I am not making anything. But I am bringing them in from other areas. The only thing I'm making are these things with the little gyro around it. Boom, boom, boom. And that's in this town. I don't have any other towns, so that's what I'm doing. It's just this one. We'll get it figured out to where we'll be making money in no time flat. You just kick this up to where it's at a 10. And this is going to be a little long-winded. I do apologize for that. But it's a good way to have it explained easily. Dumbed down, if you will, I guess. But this is your trader here. He's just chilling. Alright. And at some point, they're going to finish collecting fruit. And we will be able to do what we got to do. There we go. Now, this guy's done. Now you notice I make metal here. I make fruit here. I make wheat. I make brick. I make wood. So, now the key, and this is the big key to it. You need to find something that doesn't correspond with these here. If it corresponds with any of these, you're in trouble. You don't want to produce the same things in every area. So a nice thing to do too is to just have them kind of close to each other to where you can trade easily too.
On the way.
Like actually I may go right over here. Yeah, I think I am going to go here as a preemptive strike because you have to build one anyways from south of Sofia. And we'll do that right there. So I could do honey and do I want over here or do I want over here? Yeah, we're gonna go over here. We'll just go right here. Screw it. This is a good spot. We're just doing a tutorial. It doesn't really matter. Now you gotta go over here and you gotta build you a crew as well. Little road squad here. Alright, and then this guy here, you select him. Select the products you want to make. And we're gonna make that. Now, I gotta wait just a little bit here. To get everything situated. Alright, that guy's done now. I can go like this. Build me a road from here to here. Accept that. We'll actually go ahead and we'll upgrade both of these roads real quick. Just to make them go a little faster. You can only upgrade them one time for right now, but it does increase the speed of your trader, which does help out a lot. And because I want this to hurry up and get over with so that I can get some points. So what we got to do is you got to go into development. You need to unlock this because this is important for building. And the next thing you need to unlock is this right here. This is your storage technology. It's really in handy. And then, of course, they're going to make you do these here. You have to do these two for the tutorial or for the gameplay itself. They'll tell you to unlock these two. I suggest doing this one, and this one, just because it's really handy to have that building material and it doesn't take much longer before you unlock this one to get to it. So, like I said, it's not a whole lot of weight to get anything going there. Now, this guy here, I actually need to select him. Start bringing him around there. So, come on, here we go. There's the trader. Oh, that's my building squad there. It's the trader there, moving a little bit faster. Building squad getting up, situated here. Now I'm missing workers here. And that's done. That's good news. Now it'll do this short video here. You'll watch it. I suggest watching them. They're fun. I've seen them all a million times. But watch them. It's good. Alright, so now it says to grab all idle units, find a trade, you gotta go up here and find these guys. Oh, pardon me. And then you gotta build a road.
Has not been repaired since the
scenic route.
It would be helpful if you could rectify this, as I will most likely be traveling to Sophia by Wednesday.
Let's finally... You have a good offer for me?
Now this here, you throw him about 10 grand, he ought to take it pretty easy. That's 96,000. I didn't say 96,000. I wanted like 10 grand, yo. Alright. Trade agreement. Boom, offered, done. Now I'm actually gonna go here real quick. I'm gonna pop me a trader, and I'm gonna pop a couple of these cards. Now you gotta spend money to make money. I know a lot of guys are sitting here looking at this going, man, this is a horrible way to do this, but it's really not. This is how I did it in my other one. It actually works out really well. You can do the whole manual trading thing, but I have noticed more often than not the manual trading will go good for a little while, and then all of a sudden your trader will just stop grabbing goods from everywhere. It won't be selling anything. It won't do anything. He's just not doing anything anymore, and that doesn't help us out at all. So now that that's done, go like this, and he's only gonna have a few carts here, 6 carts too. All right, that's good enough for me for right now. And we'll start out here, then here, and back here, and here, and back here, and here. And then back here.
The route is ready.
Now I've got my traders going to each one of these towns. You notice they go out to a town and then back, and then out to a town and then back, then out to a town and then back. For right now, that's how I like to have them set up, because then each individual town has their own list of commodities and things that they're dealing with. So now I got to take my scout, and I got to come over here, and I got to get some more. And the other trader, he's going to end up running this path here. So now I got to talk to her. Or this is the dude this time. All right.
What exactly are you offering me, and what do you want in exchange? What exactly are you offering me?
10 grand on all these will get them, by the way, guys. Don't start sweating over it. If you know you're not getting anything out of it, don't worry. Oh, this is the woman. I go figure.
Tell me about your offer.
Another 10 grand transit agreement. Boom. Submit an offer. 10 grand. Trade agreement. Boom. Done and over with. Now you take your trader here. Actually, I need to build a road first from Split to Sophia.
Looks good.
The reason I do Sophia is going to be my main hub. Once I level up and I am able to... Actually, I need to go and put you back over here. Once I level up and I'm actually able to do some storage changing,
Let's get to work.
it'll be a way better advantage to anything else going on. I'll be able to make money like it's hand over fist all day long. With just a few of these as well. Let me actually go like this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a few more carts to him. Few more carts to him. Increase that speed back the way it needs to be. See, I'm making a little bit of money right now. It's not going down into the negatives right now, and that's pretty important too. But like I said, we're waiting right now. I gotta make what, 2 more businesses, 3 more businesses. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna kick up Actually, each one of these one time. I've got the trade carts done. Businesses ought to be popping up done here shortly. There's that.
Wild.
This is where you level up the first time. As soon as it lets me.
Esteemed.
Boom. Alright, now we get to go to diplomacy. Go here and here. Now, for the sake of this video, I am actually going to go ahead and get the storage now. I recommend it, like I said, either now or after you get this. This is very important, but either one could be wait. You know, you don't have to get it right now, but it is important to have. And I suggest getting it upgraded as fast as possible, just so that you're not losing money as fast, because you are going to lose money in this game until that happens. And it took me a minute to figure it out, because it does take a little bit to get the money coming in, but you make it and you lose it, you make it, you lose it, you know, it's a fluctuation for now. Eventually it's not going to be that problem here very soon. It's not going to be a problem for me at all making any money. I'll be racking it up like 40 going west. This is almost done, and then it's going to be time to upgrade this. Alright, now I'm going to upgrade it again. We'll go with that. Alright. Now that's running deep. I'm actually going to go ahead. Can I train one more? No, I cannot. I need to train another settler. Well, we'll get this all money made out and everything, and you'll see here real quick there's going to be money to be had everywhere. This guy's almost leveled up, almost got Leon Vesalius to the next rank, which is going to be really handy to have.
First businesses have already been constructed. They will now
Yep.
start drawing in free workers from the surrounding region. This may take a while, but your involvement is not required. Your only task is to ensure that the town is as well supplied with commodities as possible.
On the way. Sounds good.
I'm going to put him right here.
A beautiful.
Okay, it's a town, and that's another thing. If you've got a road nearby, try to get it to where the road will pop off like that, so you don't have to build a secondary road to it. That is very handy to do. I'm going to run those for right now. Pop a couple of them in there. Go over here, grab me a third trader, because this is where it's going to get important to have this. You're going to see my money is going to drop really fast. Don't worry about it. Your money will go down, but it is going to come right back up. Take him. Add the rest of these to him. Oop, I didn't want to do that. I went too far back. This one's going to be the fun one. So he is actually going to travel around to each individual city for the most part, and then come right on back to Sophia.
The route is ready.
Start his up. Yeah, I know my gold reserves are in the negative. That's another thing. Every time your trader leaves your main town, it is going to go into the negative at first. He's going to take quite a bit because he's got to buy it all from him. But there's nothing too major that can't be. There we go. Boom. Now we're going to have some fun with it. Development. Build this here. And we're going to go ahead and... I am not going to worry about that part of it in this tutorial. The guy does have a manual trade route setup tutorial for it, but it's not worth worrying about for me. Dogs! Silence! But like I said, it's going to be an easy way to make some good money in it really fast. You'll be rolling in the dough just as soon as you can bat an eye at it. I'm actually going to increase my salt production as well. Now the fun begins. We can take this right here, and we can take this, we take this, and we'll go ahead and put some beer in here as well. Oh, I don't want to do that one yet. All right. Okay, I do need the meat. I had to make sure I needed that meat first. Alright. I am going to change this guy's route from the popping back and forth route to everything else. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and here and here and here and here and then here and then here. Alright. Now I'll be making some decent money. Actually, instead of him running anywhere else, I want him running here, and back here, and here, and back here. Now just, okay, let me make sure. What do I got here? Road crew goes back
Show
here.
it away.
Scout goes back here too. He's already there. Alright. Now we're making money. And see, it's not going up real fast right now, but it is going up. You notice I'm making some decent money on it. They're not, you know, I'm not making exponential money, but I'm going up in the money. And if you notice all my consumption stuff, it's not too bad right at the moment. I've got a lot of greens, a couple of oranges, and then some that I'm not even making right now that I'm actually importing in. But you keep going in the pattern that I've showed you here, and I guarantee you will not have any money problems in this game. You will have a force to be reckoned with. Because if I wanted to right now, I can take and I can make another settler and go off over here and do some more over here and open it up. But right now, what I'm doing, this is my hub. It's my main hub for all my money making issues. Everything's coming in and out of it. Again, you want to keep upgrading this, because the more you upgrade it, the better off you are. I am missing 10 of those bad boys there, so I actually need to, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kick this up by another 2 here. And if you see, you notice this and this is being held here for storage and for selling to other towns for resell. Now, that is where your trader comes in, who is your to and from guy. Now you want him on production at all times. You do not want him on anything else. These other two, they can be on balance. It's not going to hurt it any. You can put them on production, but you really don't need it. Because these right here are going to be producing everything you need. You want your towns bringing the money to Sofia. I'll probably jump down into the negatives a few more times in this. But like I said, the start of this game, you actually lose money. You don't make money in this game. You lose the money in this game in the beginning until you get to a certain point. Let's go ahead and we'll just pop that one in there. And that'll finish up this quest. That'll move us on to the next set of quests. And it'll move us on to more money making. Another way to keep yourself from going into the negatives is when you're done, like with your scout, you really don't need a scout. They are useless. Yeah, they reveal the map to you. So does any other troop. So you can disband them to remove their upkeep costs. That's a good thing to do. Another one to do is the road crew. Now, I can't do anything else with my roads, so I can disband them. I am going to do something. One more. There we go.
A good choice.
And then I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it. He's coming from here, so, you know, you ought to be all right. But you see, I'm making decent money now, running around in my circles, doing my tradings and all that good stuff. You'll make money in this game as you go through this. This is a short tutorial for it, but you notice my money goes up, and it fluctuates. It goes up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down for right now. A lot of that is in part because I am still just getting started in it. So I can go ahead and I'm going to actually send him here. In order to disband him, you got to have him in a town, so I'm going to go ahead and disband him there. That also puts the free workers into this town, which is another handy little bit. How far? Oh, sweet. That's done now. Every time you upgrade this, you can pick 5 of the commodities to keep with you at all times in your... crap, I didn't want to pick that one. In your storage here. Now the last one, you want to upgrade it again. When you upgrade it the 3rd time, well, technically the 2nd time you upgrade it, it will unlock all of these for you to do it. So you can hold all these commodities in one town, and they'll be distributing from there to there, and that's it. Hopefully it helps you guys out and helps you make some money. Sorry for all the background noise on it. You guys have a good night. Are you guys fucking deaf? I have heard your mother say boys I don't know how many fucking times. Calm down. Period.